Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on?
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Tuesday. So you know what time that is? It's Island Boys Football Talk. You got your boys back in the building to talk some football week 9 wrapped up in the books. So it's great to be back on Tuesday. You got Jizzle in the building representing the Philadelphia Eagles. You got Simon in the building representing the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm Sweetie representing the Carolina Panthers. So, guys, week 9 is in the books. We ended it off with the Saints and Ravens. What you guys think about week 9? What you guys thought about week 9?
I mean, it was a good week, a good exciting week. A few upsets. You see the Bills losing to the Jets, you know. So it was a good week, a good exciting week of football.
You see the Titans push the Chiefs to the edge without a Tannehill, without a receiver catching a pass in the second half,
You
and
got
put
a good
a bit
defensive
over
coordinator
team
on the team.
over time. So,
You got a good defensive head coach over there.
right. There's a good week. The Ravens capped it off last night, beating the Saints. Embarrassing them kind of, but
And the sad thing about it is the Saints lose again, but they only one game out of first place.
Mm-hmm.
Cause the winner of it is let's just be honest. The winner of it is it's only 4-5. You got some crucial matchups coming up this week, but everybody in the NFC South technically is still in it. But I mean, outside of that, you got some boss boss man divisions. Then you got some weak ass divisions, and we officially into the second. We officially into the second half of football. So basically, everybody should know their team by now. That's
Mm-hmm.
how it is. You can't come and tell me you're still trying to figure out this, figure out that. Now, whatever you are now, basically that's what you are. So, I mean, everybody's playing for something. Jizzle and them they're undefeated. They're playing for a lot right now because you got the Cowboys
The Giants
and
looking.
Giants still there locking. Sheen's technically in second, but his team may be the most dangerous in the division. But that right now they're second trying to get the division from the Seahawks. And as bad as we look, we win the game on Thursday. We only a game out of us.
Right.
So it's conflicted in terms of what you want. So I mean, there's so much to play for right now that you can't really see what you want to do and what you need. So I mean, your teams are more built than mine. You guys should tell me in terms of what it looking like for the rest of the stretch because I know we always say KG scheduling looking too heated.
Is one matchup I looking at?
Dallas.
No. There's
Ooh,
another matchup that came to mind. The Tennessee.
y'all playing Tennessee?
Yeah, we playing Tennessee. That matchup came to mind. The reason why is because of Mike Vrabel. You see how Mike Vrabel had Kansas City looking, shut down that defense because he's actually the defensive minded head coach over there. You know what I mean? He
Hmm.
got a team playing good and got a defense playing well. He's also defensive minded type of coach. So he's gonna come up with different ways to confuse Jalen Hurts in that game. You know what I mean? Another thing is um the run game. Watching a few things and checking the stats in the last Texans game. I think they had 130 something yards rushing. Um, it looked like that's one of the weaknesses on defense. We missed a lot of tackles in the last game against the Texans. The secondary wasn't trying to tackle or was trying away from tackles and stuff like that. When you playing, I think at one point they were playing a 43-man front and a 50-man front, a 52-man front, which means we got one linebacker in the middle, a bunch of D linemen, and a bunch of corners. You as long once that running back get past up get up to that second level, that's it. Them if them safeties ain't tackling, he gonna get his the running back gonna get a big gain. So you're gonna face a stud running back in Derrick Henry, who you're gonna have to surely tackle. Cause if you don't, he gonna either stiff arm you, he gonna either run over you and get some big gains. And that's one of the ways to beat the Eagles too as well is controlling the clock. You want that offense get on the field. You don't want that offense to get hot. So we're gonna see that's gonna be a good test too as well. But it's gonna be a good chess matchup, a good chess match between Mike Vrabel and Sirianni and Shane Steichen. But other than that, I mean, the next test would be Dallas, and after that, I mean, maybe the Giants might give you a little something, but I don't see much coming from them. But I think the only two talented teams because of the Titans have their head coach is the reasons why I would say that would be a challenge too as well, and that running back, and also Dallas having Dak and that defense too. So, but that's about it.
Yeah, right now you guys, somebody got to try stop at you. That's how it
Right,
is right now.
right,
And right now you guys solid and all. As Shane would say, his team don't never click on um all three levels at the same time, but the Eagles clicking on all three levels.
right.
So
And we're gonna see. I mean, I want to see how Jalen Hurts does against Mike Vrabel. I want to see. That gonna be a nice matchup.
so
Yeah,
we gotta see how things go in terms of how Philly goes. Who you got this week?
We got Washington this week, Monday night.
Washington Monday night, and then seeing them you on Sunday night.
and Sunday I got
You
the
guys
Chargers.
on Sunday night. Yeah,
Right,
you got the Chargers, which is should be a tough task. I don't know how the Chargers little you know they got Hubbard, but like we always see they don't have the firepower without Mike Williams
Keenan
and
Allen.
Keenan Allen. They gotta rely heavily on Eckler. And no, the defense don't look as good as it used to be the last JC Jackson for the thing. Boosts are out. So there's a lot of stuff
right.
that we gotta look at and see. But what you think about that game Shane coming up?
All we gotta do is stop the run. I think if we stuff up Eckler, um, we should be all right. Because again, they ain't got no wide receivers. They got no wide receivers. They're missing a lot of key pieces on defense. They actually looking like us a couple weeks ago, and we looking like can we get back a lot of players, right? We getting back Barrett, Armstead, Alshazier, Greenlaw. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We getting back people, Elijah Mitchell. So the Chargers now gotta face that full headed dragon on the offense because
Right.
that's a full healthy offense coming at them come this week,
Ex-
Sunday. And we kind of get extra day because we don't play the Sunday night, right?
exactly.
So people who might not practice Wednesday might still get good practice Friday,
Right.
stuff like that. And we
Yeah.
playing home. So it's like we already home, we playing home. So we ain't gotta travel. And I feel for them because they don't have the wide receivers. And you saw it in the last game they played. They really struggled against a team that they shouldn't have been struggling against with all that, firepower they have. And they coming out against now, as we just asked Eckler. So we gonna see. We shut down that run. I think Hubbard gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that gonna be I mean we know what Justin Hubbard could do, but he hasn't looked the Justin Hubbard of old. But he without those Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, those guys, them other fellas can't really do it for you.
Right. And and as much as we, well, I was raving on the defense, on their defense. The defense is injured now. They still got some good pieces, right? They still got Asante Samuel Jr. They still got Darwin
Yeah, they
James.
Right.
still got some pieces.
They still got Khalil Mack. You know what I'm saying? But who ain't got Debo? Who ain't got Ayuk? Who ain't got Kittle? Who can guard Christian McCaffrey? Who can guard Elijah Mitchell? Who can guard Juszczyk? And saying, oh, Juszczyk playing too as well.
Right.
He's gonna play with a cast on his hand. Pick your poison, right? If we come out in a certain formation, you gotta pick your poison. We come in a 20 man, a 21 formation. What you gotta pick your poison. And who you gonna pick? You got Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, McCaffrey, maybe Elijah Mitchell, maybe Kyle Juszczyk in the backfield, or maybe we put Debo and freaking McCaffrey in the backfield. You got Ayuk, somebody else spread out there in Kittle.
Yeah.
You know, is Don James gonna have to go one on one with Kittle. I think he's the only person they're gonna be able to hold, gonna be able to run straight with Kittle. Khalil Mack is a rusher, he ain't a cover. He ain't a cover guy. So he gonna be mostly trying to rush from the side that both are missing on. Right? And then you got Ayuk, Debo, McCaffrey. Asante Samuel gonna probably, I don't know if he's a roam. I don't watch the team that often. I don't know if he play one side or if he's a roam, but he can pick one side. So whatever side he on, it'll be either Ayuk or Debo.
Right.
Right.
You know, so it's just, I think they're gonna get overmatched or overwhelmed real quick, especially if we come out and just start pounding the ball on the throat and they get tired, keep the defense on the field. I think they're gonna get overwhelmed real quick, and then we just run away with that game. That's my task. That's how I think we should drive up and play. Is that the team is banged up. I think we should go in there, beat the rock, pound them up, get them on the field, exhaust them, and then overwhelm them. And then we should be outside.
Well, if you guys getting back healthy, it's gonna be an easier thing for you guys to do because, like I say, if they done Mike Williams and done Keenan Allen, that's a big problem. Because two of them walk so in sync. Keenan Allen runs the intermediate routes, and Mike Allen could stretch the field for you. So you don't have them. Good luck with Bosa and them fellas coming off the edge, and Justin Howard got to get a ball out.
Mm-hmm.
So
it'll be a tough day for Justin Herbert.
Those are stuff they gotta watch.
I even to be truly, I need to look at the team because I need to look at the offensive line. You know, I know they banged up really bad. I think they banged up across all phases of the board. I think some of the offensive linemen bang up as well. So I don't know. May God be with him.
Mm-hmm.
If we get back to Armstead, if Armstead come back, may God be with him.
Right.
Like you say, yeah.
Because Bosa, Ibukem, Jake Jackson, Henry, all them man coming off that other side, and Bosa on the one side, and then you figure Armstead back to plug up the middle. That running that you've been seeing for the last 4-5 weeks against us, that shit gonna stop as soon as we get back Armstead.
Exactly.
And he's a run stopper. You know what I'm saying? He's that run stopper. So we can see. I'll give you more on the Saturday after I don't see my Wednesday. The team went to come out Wednesday, and I look at who practiced for us and who practiced with them. And we'll see.
Well, I mean, like we said on Sunday show, everybody on prime time. So KG on Monday night, you on Sunday night. Unfortunately, well, we gotta get it out of the way early. So we on Thursday night. So news is that PJ Walker still a quarterback. They said they're not gonna let one bad game just throw away from all the good that he did. So
I agree.
We're sticking with PJ. The only reason I agree with that is because I want to see Sam Darnold. And something that analysts say that come up that actually makes sense to me. If Baker Mayfield plays 70% of the snaps, our fifth round pick to the Browns turns to a fourth. Right now he had 61%. So Baker, sit your ass down. You ain't gonna make me get a lower pick. So
no, he back on the picks again. No,
you could better. So right now we gotta. I actually want to see Sam Darnold because you gotta give all of them a chance. Because any chance he ain't do nothing, PG. This may be last chance on this game because I know they got a week and a half after this. I think Sam Darnold will start after that. Okay, he anchored with it, but like I say, it's still a crucial game in terms of it's right there for the taking. You win Thursday, you right in the thick of. If we win Thursday, we 3-1 in our division. Cause we beat the Saints, we beat the Bucks. We should have beaten the Falcons, so we should have been 3-0 in the division, but we
Right.
lost. But if we beat the Falcons, Thursday will be 3-1 in the division. So you got a division record right now. So if it comes down to the end that day, end up tying is you're gonna win the division because you got the best division record. But one game at a time, we just need to sort out everything, and we should be healthier coming in. But I don't know what to expect because the Atlanta game had me energized and hype, and then to come and fall flat like that against the Bengals, you kind of like you don't know what to expect from Steve Wilkes and those guys. So maybe Tepper telling Steve Wilkes play hard, but don't give up our draft position. He could be telling him that, but then you tell Steve Wilkes that he might sue you
Exactly.
and say that the coach paid me to lose.
Yep.
Uh, I don't know what to think right now. I just looking through. I just keep looking and just making sure. I saw they activated Sam Donald, so he got the 90-day window, and then they just designated Jeremy Chin to return off OIA, but he won't play on Thursday. More than likely after this game he'll be back. But like I say, it's tough for me to kind of see what I really gonna see out of the Panthers. I To play a team twice in like 13 days ain't easy. Cause the team actually gonna know what you're gonna do.
Hmm.
You just play that first game, so they know DJ Moore ride them. You think they're gonna leave that happen? They know Foreman ride them. You think they're gonna leave that happen? Who's stepping up? Who gonna step up now? So
Tommy Trimble.
he had a good catch on Sunday, but he also had to drop the ball near the bossy face there. I don't understand. So I don't know what to expect, to be honest. And the defense, like I said, the defense show me against the Bengals that if they're wrong in 100% healthy, he was ill. He tried to fight it and they had to take him up. He wasn't playing. So if they're wrong in there, nobody can stop the run. Then that's what he essentially telling me. Cause Derek Brown as a defensive tackle got fought at one tackles already as a defensive tackle. He got one of the highest tackles in terms of defensive tackles. He got a lot of tackles for last. He pressure rate up. So if they're Brown in there, everybody can just run a muckus on us.
Hmm.
Well, I hope he's sick because then we can get killed. Because what the Falcons will do? Run the ball and control the clock, right?
Yep.
What we gonna do if Derek Brown in there? Brian Bonds ain't stop nobody on the run. Yita goes matters. I don't know where he be. So I don't know what to expect, to be honest. Cause to play them right now so fast, I don't know what to expect. If I win, I happy. If I lose, I sad, but technically a little happy still because the draft position. But I don't know. I can't. It conflicting that. Last week I come here hype saying, but we're gonna ride the Bengals. I laugh at me. So now I got to simmer down and just I simmer down. I just relax now. Let's see how Carolina regroups after that embarrassing loss, and let's see how we can get things going. Hopefully, we end up what we be now by 2-7. I don't even want to say it. Hopefully, let's go to 3-7. That song embarrassing too. But 2-7 right now. The division lead is 4-5. You technically right there. This is a key divisional matchup. Towards the night prime time. PJ Walker's the starting quarterback. DJ Moore got to get ready to roll. Foreman got to get ready to roll. This defense got to pick up the slack, and let's see what Steve Wilkes can do. And basically, that's all I got to see because the Falcons did, from what I saw against the Chargers, they put up a good fight. They almost win the game against the Chargers. They played the Chargers. Yeah, they think they played the Chargers. They put up a good fight, and those guys, Arthur Smith, sticking to your plan. Run the ball, control the clock.
Hmm.
Don't ask Mariota to do too much.
Smart head coach.
And they're doing it. The Chargers had to kick a field goal. I don't know if you guys saw the highlights, but they had fumbled the Chargers with like a minute and
Yeah.
20 seconds left, and
And
the
the guy
guy are
fumbled the ball.
running and the guy fumbled the ball. If he didn't fumble the ball, the Falcons had win.
Yep.
So are they the best team in the NFC South? Maybe not on paper because people would still say the Buccaneers is the best team, but by how they're playing, they actually look like the better team in the NFC. So the Saints is a disaster on offense. They don't have a quarterback. Dalton and Winston can't do it. and the defense take it, it has regressed too. So I don't know what to expect. You think that's the new breed in Buccaneers that come back and beat the Rams? You think you could trust that Buccaneers team? I don't know.
Nope, not really.
Nah.
Exactly. So for me, again, like I said, the division is technically wide open, but is that a good thing to say or a bad thing to see from a standpoint of the Panthers? We got pieces, but we just ain't there right now. And Shane, like I tell you already, not draft, that offer, trade offer, looking better and better every day that the pass. I sorry, but I had to pull the trigger on 2 firsts in a second for Brian Bourne. That's a quarterback type trade.
Mm-hmm.
Two
Fundam-
firsts and a second. So technically, we'd have had a first round pick this year, 3 second round picks, or 2 thirds. And then for the next 2 drafts after next year, we had 4 first round picks. You could build your team.
Yep.
Fundamental piece, man. Fundamental piece.
I understand that, but like I said, I taking a page of teams that build the right way. Look at the Jets. The Jets build the right way through the draft. They got pieces. Now the only thing they need to fix is, like you say, Zach Wilson. He's
Yeah.
Basuda. But they built the right way. Another team is the Jaguars. They've been building the right way. It's just that the results ain't come yet. Maybe Trevor Lawrence ain't it, but the team itself is actually a good team. But teams
They
building the
coming.
right way. The perfect example, like I say, is the Jets. The Jets, Salah, take your time. He built a team. Sauce Gardner, Quinton Williams. Those guys are they build the line, them do this and do that. Those teams are good. But you can even look at even the Eagles, for example. Outside of AJ Brown, most of the people that are doing good on their team is people they draft.
They drafted there.
Yeah, so they're building the right way. So probably the Panthers needed to tell Brian Bonds we appreciate everything it did, but you won't help us to win the Super Bowl right now. Let's get 4 first round picks for the next 2 years, and we could trade around or pick some players there that we think can help the team and build the team overall. So Shane, like I said, a little conflicted. I don't know what to expect. It's kind of hard for me right now. So, well, like I said, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We gotta wait until Thursday, KG, and then
Right. To see what's going on.
yeah, let me see what the result says Thursday, and then we could see what happened from there because I can't really tell what can really happen from there. But outside of that, like I said, Thursday, 8:15 is our
Right.
game. We are at home, so that should give us a little home field advantage. But let's see what happens, and let's keep it going. So, with that being said, week 9 is basically in the books, and when we end our week, we like to give out our game balls and our trash bags.
Eggs.
Um, what you want to start with?
We can start with a trash bag.
So okay, we can start. So Shane, tell me not to go Carolina. So Shane, I'll honor your request this week.
What?
I'll go for it. My trash bag is the Rams defense. You can't leave way to go down and march down the field in 30 seconds or something like that. That no. I don't care who it is. A team that's struggling so bad on offense outside of Cooper Cup. You leave them at not hear me about Cooper Cup. A team like the Buccaneers struggling so bad. You just leave them at march on the field and score on you in like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That don't work. So I have to give my trash bag definitely see into just them, just the Ram, not the whole team, but the Rams defense.
Defense.
Uh-huh.
My trash bag gonna go to the Green Bay Packers. Again, you got them two studs running back. Why you ain't using them? You lose the game what? 9-15? You only had what? Maybe under 100 yards rushing and you got two stud running backs?
No touchdowns, right? That were all 3 field goals,
No
right?
touchdowns, all three field goals. At some point, are you not gonna use your run game?
Exactly.
Are you not gonna use them? Are you gonna just sit down there for the whole season and try to throw the ball when you know your receivers aren't that great? Why not run the ball and use some play action, use some read option? You ain't gotta run with the Aaron Rodgers and read option, but read and react. Simple. I mean, I dunce when it comes to football. I know that I'm head coach, but common sense should tell you if the passing game is working, you gonna try to run game for at least one game, see how that works. Go grung and pong, play some smash mode football.
Yep.
So you gonna just sit down there, just leave every team just roll over you. Where's Keyshawn Johnson, them dudes when you need them? Come on, man. They get a trash bag game. Trash bag game ball. The Packers.
Shane, who
So
you got?
I gotta follow my boy KG on this one. The Green Bay Packers. I tired of the excuses. I tired of the excuses now. You don't got no wide receivers. You is the one of the elite quarterbacks in the league. Them is professional NFL players. Them can catch. You have a tight end. You have a good tight end in Tunyon. You got excellent running back. Two, like KG say.
Mm-hmm.
If your wide receivers ain't pulling the string, you can devise a plan where you could use the running backs and the tight end. When a rookie quarterback start the league, who's his best friend?
The tight end.
So
Yep.
why he
And a good run game.
and a good running game. So you don't tell me Aaron Rodgers is such a diva that he can't check run? You, the Green Bay Packers, 3 field goals, bro, against the Lions. Trash
That's
bag.
15 points. So the
Trash
Lions
bag.
only scored touchdown.
I think LaFleur got to be on the hot seat.
I don't think I would like to put him there, but
He gonna go there now.
I don't think they're gonna do it because for that same reason, like you say, because of the Rogers factor. Because if Rogers go, they know that he gonna start the team over and do whatever. So I actually don't think that he gonna go. I don't think they gonna move him. So
I don't know. The play calling got to be is it Rodgers or is it play calling?
well,
Right
right
now,
now they blaming the lack of weapons.
I'm
look at
blaming the head coach and the play call.
it. Got to be the play calling. You have weapons. Just because you don't have a Devontae Adams. Okay, before last season, all they had the only difference out there was Devontae Adams. That's the only difference on offense. You got the win pickup Randall Cobb listening to Rodgers. Cause he old cornerback. Randall Cobb can't run a road to save his life right now. Dying. Can't play one series.
Mm-hmm.
You got two young wide receivers. You can't send them on the same route you had Devontae Adams running before. Change that shit up. Why he name ain't got 100 yards rushing every game? Why not 30 touches?
More than Dylan. Each of them should have at least close to.
If
Two
you
of them
share
two of them should have at least 40 touches a game between
yeah,
two of
20
them.
touches a piece. Them should
30,
be
at least 30 to 40 touches a game. Easy.
But the crazy thing about it is, in one of them press conferences, the LaFleur did say the way going forward is to feed the running backs.
Only know he know that. Only know.
You know what happened?
But no, that was in all your press conference. But
Oh, yeah.
apparently he can't. Yeah, apparently he can't stick to it.
And I don't know if he can stick with. I can watch my them Green Bay games closely. Or is Aaron Rodgers out of the damn play card?
I have no idea.
That team in dismay, you know.
Rodgers
They don't
is
want to admit it, but they in dismay.
right. He should be a smart football. He's a league MVP, former league MVP, former Super Bowl winner. And you know what I mean? So you're supposed to know. I mean, what would be better? What would be what would be best for the team? Which is a run game.
He's a former MVP, multiple time league MVP, multiple.
You're supposed to know. You're supposed to be able to adjust.
And they can't score a touchdown.
Things.
You can't score a touchdown. A dump off to one of the better running backs in the league. You can dump off that and make he get 20 yards on the field running. Tunyon ain't no scrub. Tunyon come from the same breed as Kittle.
You can find ways to do certain things. When them, if you go heavy in a run game, what teams start doing
It's
is
stepping up.
start stuff in the box,
Yep.
Right.
which means that you get more open lanes on the outside, probably possibly on the inside. You got one of the best one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. That be beneficial to him as well. But I don't understand why he doesn't get it. He should be forced. He should be pushing to get one the football too.
Trash bag.
You got speedsters out there. You got the Dobbs fella. You got Sammy Watkins and those guys. As we said before, you got Tunyon. I mean, you could generate something to have those guys going intermediate, deep, whatever, including while using that run game as your MO. But like I said before, I said dummy. I don't know none. I don't
Me,
know none. So
me neither. So, but they get a trash bag though. They can hold that this week.
All right. So with our, like we said, with our trash bag comes our game
yeah,
balls, persons that exceeded expectations and played well in the right way.
I think Alvis might be going in the same direction.
I
Man.
don't know. Okay, you start then. Who's yours?
The New York Jets, New Jersey Jets.
Nah, I ain't going that then.
Again, New Jersey Jets. I mean, you playing a stud quarterback who could possibly be the league MVP this year. A great football team who could possibly be the AFC East division winner this year. You know what I mean? You got not a great quarterback. You got a below average quarterback playing, and you were
Yep.
able to go and beat the Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills that everybody has as a Super Bowl contender right now.
Not only they got them as a Super Bowl contender, but that's
Right.
your rival in your division.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? And to go there and actually to frustrate Josh Allen, confuse him, make him throw interceptions, making turnovers and stuff like that.
Yep.
I mean, you gotta give credit to Robert Sala and those guys out there. Gotta give credit to Joe Douglas as well for drafting well, putting a team together too. Gotta give the Jets credit.
You know the standings is in the AFC East right now.
But
The
Six.
Patriots and last and they got a winning record.
The Patriots in last got a winning record.
Yeah.
wow,
It's a three-way tie for first place. 6-3, 6-3, 6-3.
see,
No,
The
take
Bill-
6-2. The Bill 6-2.
6-2. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. The Bills 6-2. The Jets and the Dolphins. 6-2.
Dolphins 6-3. Yep.
That looking like the best division right now in the NFL.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Second to coming up close.
But,
Second in the NFC East.
but like they say all the time, when every year 5 teams that made the playoffs 1 year gonna be out, and another 5 teams that didn't make the playoffs that year will be in the next year.
Yep.
So
So KG got who, the New York Jets?
New York
Yep.
Jets.
Seeing who you got.
Well, I have to lead the pitch attack.
What picture this
If I can
is?
find it. If I can find it. I can't find it. Hold on.
Detroit Lions or Sauce Gardner.
The New York Jets. I got to go with KG. I agree with him. That's a huge going on that top. That's a huge momentum builder for the Jets.
Yeah,
Huge. They might go into the next couple of games feeling like Superman, and they have that talent. That defense is looking good. Again, like we said earlier, Shide, the Achilles heel for the New York Jets
just
is
Zach
Zach Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Is Zach Wilson. And maybe, and I believe it can be that downfall because you lost Brees Hall. You know, you could have leaned on Brees Hall to say, hey, Zach, give the ball to Brees Hall 3 or 4 times. You're up there every series. Every series, get the ball to Brees Hall 3 series. He got good receivers. He had a good running back. The defense is playing outstanding ball. He's the Achilles heel, but they had a big win against the Buffalo Bills. They're 6-3. I don't think the Patriots could beat this team. I think they could give Miami a run for their money. And maybe they could squeak the Bills again. Maybe they had Josh under pressure the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Buffalo. I mean, as much as I like Josh Allen, Buffalo's not as strong as they were last year. Again, you did nothing to address your running game. And teams don't get used to how to play. Pin your ass back and go straight after Josh Allen. Yeah, he may beat you one or twice down the field, but if you gotta make this man throw 5 times a game, no, he got an injured elbow. Of course, Josh gonna play because he's just tough. He old school quarterback. He's young, but he's an old school quarterback. He gonna pitch you that. But kudos to the Jets. Kudos to the Jets. And my former defensive coordinator, Ramasala.
Well, not bad picks. The Jets surprised me because I guarantee you nobody really bet on the Jets except a Jets fan to beat
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
So they hung tight. My own. I can just keep with it, and I'm gonna give it to Pete Carroll and those guys, the Seahawks. They went into Arizona. And we know how division games are. Went into Arizona, did what they had to do, executed, and came up with a total 121 win. What they are? They're 6-3, something like
Six,
that.
Six and
6-3, yeah.
6 and 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 6-3. Came out of there. I mean, another solid performance from Geno Smith, 26 of 34, 275 yards, two touchdowns, and interception. Kenneth Walker, 26 rushes, 109, two touchdowns. Those guys sharing the ball. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Seven receivers got catches. Those guys doing what they gotta do in there. Like I say, after the Russell Wilson departure, everybody say that's it. That ain't gonna make it nowhere. But they prove us around. And Pete Carroll got those guys playing. Geno Smith rejuvenated. Say he was just waiting on his chance, and he making the best of it. So for now, after 9 games, the Seahawks ought to be taken seriously because those guys are playing. So I'll give credit where credit is due and give them their game ball. So
I need them to start losing out though. So I need Tom Brady to have no business knocking them down. And I need them to start losing. Gino is balling though. He is playing out his ass.
yeah, he's
And,
playing tremendous.
Walker sounds to be a steal of a pick. A
Mm-hmm.
steal of a pick.
Yeah, they're playing. I'm not gonna lie, they're playing tremendous. And like I said, I'll give credit where credit is due. So they're playing really, really good, and we just gotta keep it up, and see what happens. So with that being said, we can officially say that week 9 is officially in the books,
Yep.
and we go from there. Um, like I say, uh, we're on to week 10. My game is up on Thursday. Uh, Sheen they got the night game. KG has the
Monday night game.
Monday night game. I think there's a game in Germany this Sunday.
Yes. The
Is
the
it
the Bucks and the Seahawks.
right? So that's another early game in the morning. So we got some stuff to look at there. But outside of that,
Not too
news.
early.
I think everybody.
Not too
What time
early.
is it?
10:30 out there.
Okay.
Well, yeah, like
Nine
the 9:30 game still.
nine
Yeah, the
thirty more.
morning game.
Yeah.
Um, we got right now on NFL news. I think everybody's watching the Odell Beckham front, trying to see where he land. I know there's a lot of teams trying to get him. Packers, Bills, Cowboys, all kinds of Rams. Rams still got he like a room there with his name on it, so I don't understand. So we gotta see what's going on there. But outside of them, you guys got any? Well, you had the Frank Wright firing, and the Jeff Saturday show has started in Indianapolis. What you guys think about? What you guys think about that?
I think that was a slap in the face to a lot of the coaches in the league. A slap in the face to the coaching staff that you have in that building. I mean, you got Gus Bradley, you got John Fox and stuff, and those guys and that staff and whatever and stuff like that, who has been head coaches before. They could have been the interim head coach instead of Jeff Saturday, who has never coached in the league as yet, never been a position type of coach, whatever. You know what I mean? He's been a high school football coach.
Hmm.
That's it.
So I think, I mean, then after, I mean, so is he gonna take over and be your head coach? I mean, he has never been a coordinator in this league, never played calling none of that. I mean, I think it's a slap in the face to your staff, and also a slap in the face to other coaches out there.
That came out of absolutely out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Or say gotta be on drugs. Or saying Ballard gotta be on drugs. Because I don't understand that.
That
And he
came
like he like
absolutely out of nowhere.
he's a I understand he was an offensive line center and stuff like that. Who's a quarterback of the offensive line and probably knows all plays. And he played with Peyton many years. But don't give me no bullshit that he coming in there to be a head coach. He wasn't even good in PV football when he was coaching high school. From what I read, he sucked.
Well, I
He never
couldn't
had a
believe
he,
it. I
he
couldn't believe it when I saw it. I
never had a
really
winning
couldn't
record
believe
in
it.
high school. So
I couldn't
now
believe it. So,
the players are looking at this move and thinking, what the hell are you doing?
yep,
Coaches are looking at this move and thinking, what the hell are you doing?
it's definitely. I mean, like you
Head
said, like Jeff Saturday. Jeff Saturday himself when he talked to Jim, or say he was like, "You sure? I don't. How I even get a candidate?" He couldn't believe it himself. So it's a little weird that he got it. I mean, he spent his he spent most of his career there.
Yeah, with the thing, won a Super Bowl there as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was Peyton Manning center for the longest. I think for all the years he was there, pretty much. I mean, he's an Apple center. I mean, like I said before, we all know that he was a great center, but I mean that doesn't mean he's gonna translate to the NFL. He has never been a position coach or what you call it? What you call it? One of them who watches film and help builds a offense for the team or whatever and stuff like that. Quality controls. He wasn't even
Hmm.
a quality controls coach. So I mean, so he's going into there blinded. Yes,
Yeah.
to me, you setting Jeff Saturday up for failure because why if the coaches don't want to work with him? That might be the case, but what if the coaches don't say, you know what, you pass us over to give somebody who's on a broadcast on TV,
No, I don't understand it.
right?
It's
You got
baffling to
veterans in
me.
you got veterans in there. You got John Fox, you got Gus Bradley, and those guys in there.
I mean, is or say actually giving Jeff Saturday a fair shot? I don't know. I can't see it because that's not his staff.
Right, exactly.
So if you fire somebody, you usually just promote somebody from within to an interim basis. But to bring Jeff Saturday completely out of the bloom into that, if I watching them as coach, if I a coach there watching that, I should pack my bag. Or what gonna happen?
Right. And I don't understand that for neither because you fired Frank White. Why? You fired Frank White because the team is scoring no points, the team is losing, but you don't have a solid roster to work with. You don't have a solid starting quarterback. One. You don't have a solid offensive line like you had before. Two. You don't have solid wide receivers. Three. Your best wide receiver is at best a number two or number three.
But I saw
You don't have
something
a solid
there. I
tight
saw
end.
something there. They said that Frank Wright got the Matt Rule effect. Like Matt Rule for the 3 years he was there, he had three different quarterbacks. Frank Wright had the same thing. He had Matt Ryan, he had Carson Wentz, he had Brissett. He could never hit on a right quarterback.
Hmm.
See, I think, yeah, I know you had a bad stench with Wentz in the last game against the Jaguars. That's the same roster Wentz were playing with them last year. You should have just stick with that. That'd have been your best bet. You should just stick with that. Because now you know Matt Ryan right now, his arm is shot. He can't go down the field no more. So you might as well just stick with Wentz. So now you look like an asshole. You traded for Wentz for a first round pick. You lose that first round pick. Then after you trade, you get rid of Wentz and trade for Matt Ryan.
Right. Them are
Right
huge.
now, right now, the coach is they're the latest stack of the NFL.
Exactly. So that's
The
what they
lat-
call it. That's why they call it the Matt Rule effect because Matt Rule signed Teddy Bridgewater to a 3-year, $60 million deal. After 1 year, it didn't work out. They trade for Sam Donald, give up a second, fourth, sixth. That didn't work out. Then you trade for Baker Mayfield. That didn't work out. Of course, you're gonna get fired. Same thing with Frank Reich. He had Brissett. He said Brissett can't carry him over the hump. He make the bold trade for Wentz. Wentz choke in the last game of the season. They make the bold trade for Matt Ice, and the ice are playing in the Sahara Desert, so he melted away.
Uh-huh.
So of course, as a you got to sign off as a head coach. Those things they ain't gonna give you a longevity as an NFL head coach. I think Frank Reich will go back to being an offensive coordinator or consultant and help our team boost them offense and probably get another head coaching job somewhere else after that. But the trend around in the NFL now is everybody looking for those young, fancy, offensive minded people.
True.
Frank Reich 60, he may not be able to get that head coaching job he want first. So we have to see what's gonna happen with Frank Reich. But right now, that's two head coaching jobs that is open. The Carolina Panthers, and don't get fooled, Steve Wilkes is not the answer. He won't be the head coach next year. So the Panthers, and don't be fooled again. Jeff Saturday is not the answer. He won't be the head coach next year. So
He may not make it past the season.
the Carolina Panthers and the Indianapolis Colts are your two head coaching candidates. And we talked about this on a show not too long ago. We expecting a few more firings closer down to the end of the season.
Oh yeah.
Kingsbury could be one, Rivera could be one. They got a few more coming. So we just got to see. So right now, we just it's a wait and see approach, but two teams already got head start and looking at candidates, and we'll see what happens
And a
from
lot
there.
more on the hot seat.
And a
A
lot
lot
more
of
on the house. So with that being said, I think we are ready for week 10. Panthers and Falcons, Niners and Chargers, Eagles and Commanders.
does.
Kick off week 10 with another
Carolina.
will we get another replay of what happened in the Superdome? Not the Superdome, the Mercedes Benz Dome with the big old Hail Mary. Well, they got PJ Walker and still, so they must have expected it to happen. But we rocking all black and our brand new black helmet. We got brand new black helmet, looks sick. So let's hope that ain't the only thing that looks sick that night. But we gotta do our picks for it.
Yep.
So before that, who won the picks for the last week for week 9?
I think Shane win.
There had to be an error somewhere.
I know.
What the
Yeah.
scores was?
12, 9, 8. I had 12 because you had 9, you had 8.
Oh, what kind of nonsense are hearing here?
You done a
I
slump.
gotta stop listening. I
Yeah,
gotta
two-
stop listening to Boomer. No, I gotta stop listening to Boomer. Boomer like to go for the odd one, and that one can't cost me. So, who we going with in Thursday's clash?
I give it Atlanta.
I gave
Shane, who
it
you going with?
Atlanta as well.
I can keep the Boomer trend running. We are in Atlanta. I going on Carolina. I definitely going on the Carolina Panthers. So we got 2 on Atlanta. And this is gonna come back to Hantaya and Hunt Mika. When we win, we just take ourselves out of the draft spot. So the Carolina Panthers will be the winner on Thursday, and the score will be 24-20.
Even these
Close game.
damn scores. I don't know. You think that's gonna be that close?
24-20, Carolina.
Okay, keep
All right,
going.
so basically that's it for me. The next time you hear us, we'll talk about Carolina 24-20 victory, and we'll have our preview of both of y'all's game. Well, more Shane game than KG game. We got KG game Monday, but
Monday.
we'll do our picks, game picks for the rest of the game. So we'll talk about the Panthers game a little bit, cause all of us will watch it, and then we'll talk about the last preview for Shane's game, KG game, and the rest of the game. So
Yep.
All right, so that's it. We have to back at y'all.
that's it for me.
Have back y'all on Saturday. We'll talk on Saturday about Treaty's game. If he either looking good in the draft board or he trying to step up to win the damn division.
Gonna creep up in the division.
Hopefully he don't come here cussing. And then
I can't really cuss because it's a win-win situation.
It's a win-win
Or a
situation.
lose-lose situation. Or a lose-lose situation.
So
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Where the hell are Panthers going in the playoffs for that team?
you gotta know, you gotta tell us that you the one being hype about it the whole time.
I gotta be hype. I love them.
You need to be hype about your rebuilding.
We can't rebuild. If you're rebuilding, we the trade Brian Bonds.
No. Fundamental pieces, man. You can't trade the whole team. You can't have a hot stick.
We need blocks, not
You
a
gotta,
block.
you got to build on a foundation.
The foundation is big by Derek Brown. He big like a foundation already.
Nobody offer up no picks with he though.
I think the Packers offered them first round pick for DJ Moore, and we say no. So we'd have had a million first round picks.
A lot there.
But
There's no players.
I agree with the DJ Moore one because we just signed him to a 3-year, $60 million deal. You would have to eat a lot of dead cap money. And if you do draft a quarterback, you need somebody for him to throw to.
Exactly.
So I agree with the DJ Moore one. The Brian Bonds one, we a lot further off on defense than we actually know. And I really like Brian Bonds and come out of edge, but you asked me 2 first round picks in a second. I couldn't say no. Other draft, 2 edge rushers with them 2 first round picks. And put one on the left, one on the right, and just leave them go eat and hope them do it. But I know I can understand why Brian Bonds is 24 years old. My only thing about it is you didn't trade him, which means you're gonna have to pay him Bradley Chubb money. That's why he's gonna start at Bradley Chubb money. 5 years, 119 million. So you're gonna have to pay him there. Because if he ever walk, Scott Fitterer could not leave Carolina. They will kill him. So, but he got an edge now because you ain't trade me, and then I want my money so Brian Bonds could ask for anything. So, like I say, let's see what happens. I ain't too focused. It done gone, and like she said, let's just keep looking at where we're progressing. I do see some bright spots on the team. Terrorist Marshall is looking very good. He can be a solid number 2. And we got some little pieces. I need to see more Amara Bano. And actually, they just posted up a stat here, seeing CJ Henderson passer rating ain't looking too bad the past few weeks. But I watched the game against Cincinnati. You see, he ain't getting beat down the field since we watched the 49ers game. But they get the shot, they'll passes.
So how they pass it up? Because
he getting a lot of breakups though. So if they ain't catching it, he breaking it up. The only good thing is that JC Han, no receiver has gotten more than 25 yards on him yet for the season. So that's a building block. You got Jeremy Chin as a building block. Dante Jackson, he too injured. He can't stay healthy. So I don't know. We need linebackers. Frankie Louvu is there, but we need linebackers, and we gotta give Brian Bonds some help. Nobody rushing the edge after Derek Brown getting a push up the middle, Bonds on one side, but what happened to the rest? We need more people to help. So we'll see. But you guys gotta watch the game with me so we can have a better way to analyze the game on Saturday, because you guys are gonna see what I've been talking about for a long time. And then we'll get a more detailed talk about it on Saturday when we come back. So.
I think after this week, everybody can have a full in-depth of what everybody team look like.
Yeah, but not me, because by the time I might even have an in-depth one on more. The game come down so late now, I might be sleep. I can't move the time. I don't know why I moved the time so far. So we gonna see. I have videotaped it for me.
I can't see it. Again,
Videotape it for me so I can watch it in the day at work or something. I can see. But
you're not.
I think
Yeah,
that's it from all of us.
yeah, yeah.
That's it from all of us. We're here, and like I say, like she and say, Saturday we'll analyze the Panthers game and then look forward to the 49ers game and Eagles game on Monday. So we'll have a lot to talk about this next 2 3 days. The
Prime
next,
time. Every game prime
yeah,
time.
Yeah,
we'll have a lot to talk about on Saturday. We'll have minimum to talk about on Sunday because nobody team play.
Yep.
And then we'll have a lot to talk about on Tuesday
Tuesday.
because that's when we could break down both of your games.
Yep.
Mhm.
So we'll have a lot on Saturday and Tuesday. So with that, like I said, be sure to like and subscribe our YouTube page, Facebook page, Instagram page, and you can always cash app us to support on Island by Tar Cash App. So like we say, we are always here Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, and we deliver the just keep talking some football like always. But that's it from me. I don't know. You guys got anything else before we sign off?
Let's wait until Sunday night for me.
I just waiting to go 9-0.
All right, with that, then check y'all Saturday. Peace
Peace.
out.